Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, your boy Bandy. Welcome back to another video. As you can see, it's finally part 3 of What If That Goes in Fairy Tale. I haven't done this in a while because, one, I was rewatching Fairy Tale. Two, I was thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to, what's the thing? How the story was going to go. It was just, I didn't really write anything down. It was just more of me thinking how I was going to put the story. So, and this one, basically, I know the ship. I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm gonna let it be a secret. I'm gonna let it be a secret. I'm not gonna tell you. Y'all figure it out as time goes on. Y'all might figure it out. Y'all might not. But that's not what we're here for. Anyways, let's get into the video. So last time we left off, or last time on What If That Goes in Fairy Tale. Basically, Izuku was taking his time. Izuku and Eri were basically adjusting to this new world. And they were adjusting, that during these weeks, Mira has become kind of like their older sister because they stay with Mira. So yeah, they are staying with Mira and Elfin. So that's where they're staying. And so yeah, Eri is kind of like. Also, note to self, Eri is also gonna learn magic. If I didn't say it last time, she is. She's gonna learn what's it called, takeover magic. Cause why the hell not, right? She's gonna learn takeover magic. So just note to self that. And also, I have a big thing that's gonna happen to Eri. It's gonna be it's gonna be hilarious because you'll see what I mean. Anyways, so, but then Ursa came back to Fairy Tale and she requested a Naruto and Grace help. Mira encouraged Lucy and especially Izuku to go with them. So one, Izuku can see what's it called, missions are like, and Lucy because for some reason, plot basically. So I'm gonna explain a little bit what Deku's been through. So this, because I didn't really explain too much, but Izuku has been thinking from where he came from. Where he misses his mom. He knows she's probably worried as hell. Which I don't think I went over it. Yeah, Inko is very worried. Very worried. So it's All Might. So everybody is worried. But Izuku's worried because of that, because they know like they're going partners, and he has one for all. He's like, not good. Oh crap. This could be very troublesome. So that's the thing. He is worrying. But at the same time, he's like, okay, maybe it's Tommy. Maybe it's that sort of look. I'll try to look into work to see if I can send you away back home. We'll see what happens. It's like, so that's what they've been doing. And Izuku's also kind of been like, huh. So he's been practicing with his magic. So he was practicing his magic, so he has been practicing. Because he does have magic, he realized it. Maybe it's all like, oh yeah, like now for some reason you have magic now. It's not explained right now, but it will be explained later in the story. But for us, they don't know why he has magic, but he does. And not any type of magic. He has two. He's in a very basic OP, I'm not gonna lie. No, he has Godslayer magic, but it's for his Godslayer magic it's gonna be death. And for his Giant Slayer it's gonna be life. But the thing about that one is he could use other elements for Giant Slayer. Just for Giant Slayer. God Slayer I'm not gonna do. No, not even. So that's the only, he like right now he can't access those yet, but he can use other elements. So he could be lightning, God Slayer. Since he is be able to use that. So the more, because here I'm basically adding something else to it. So he is basically, he has a high class element, basically, quote unquote element. So it's basically kind of like in Demon Slayer, you know, Yorichi, he could use the sun, but he developed the other ones. So here, which you would think he could use other ones, at least I think he would be able to use the other ones, but something like that. So those are under that. So basically, life and death are on top, are the elements on the bottom, and if you're at the top, you can easily learn other ones. So you know, from seeing Natsu fight, he learned Sunfire, and from seeing Gray fight, he learned how to use his God Slayer. So he implemented some of those moves and created his own. And he's also been practicing with One for All. He has noticed though that his body has gotten more, how can I explain, more durable than he was. So now he can go up to 20%, 25%. You can push it to 30, pushing it beyond 30 is basically it's gonna start breaking his bones. And I'll be honest, it's pretty good because, you know, combined with his magic, it does put him in a level. But I mean, he could probably go against Roxas. So pretty much he could beat most people in Fairy Tail. The only ones I'm not too sure, because you know the power. To be honest, I think Fairy Tail is stronger overall over My Hero. Many people don't want to hear that, but based on the things they've done, it is. Well, at least I'm now maybe. I gotta go into detail, so don't quote me on this. But so right now they're not. Deku's not OP, but he will be. Trust me, he will get there. But for now, he's strong. But I mean, if he were to face Annaloya or Seraph or any of the 12, you know, any member of the final season of Fairy Tail, he'll lose. Let's be honest, he'll lose. But I mean, she could put it. Obviously, he can't beat Master Micro off. He can't beat Kill Darts. He could beat Urza. I'm pretty sure he could beat Urza, Mira, Loxus. So he just bad as well. But you know, as the story progresses, he'll become more stronger. Anyways, enough of that. It's a little bit explaining. So yeah, Izuku has been thinking of his whole life. You know, and he is very worried. But what could he do? So, you know, he's in his thoughts when he realizes, oh, they're at their center. So they get off, and they basically go inside. Yeah. And, you know, they face every basically on his BS, explaining how he's going to use the flute lullaby on the train station speakers and, you know, project it on the whole town. Everybody's like, and nurse is like, oh, you monster. He's like, well, good luck, fairies. You know, they start fighting. Urza encourages Natsu, Gray, and Izuku to go ahead and try to find Irigor. She'll handle everybody else with Lucy. So, you know, they leave. And Izuku is in thought right now. He's like, as you know, Gray and Natsu are arguing. He's in thought. He's like, I'm thinking, like, well, what would he? Because being with Mayuri's house make him a little bit more smarter. I mean, he's smart, but maybe more. He's like, that doesn't make sense. Like, what does he have gain to playing the lullaby? He's like, Green Reaper. He's the assassin. It wouldn't make sense just to kill random people. they're an assassin guild, like from what he's been told from his like they're an assassin guild. An assassin guild has nothing to gain from killing random people unless they're paid, which he highly doubts. This is process. So he's thinking, what is Irgo's true plan? So as he walks, he's running in his own time. Oh my God! As he's walking, he finally catches up and meets up with not catches and meets up. He finds the door, but no one's in there. Like, huh? That's when he hears someone behind him. He dodges. He's like, whoa, okay. He says like my senses have gotten sharper. His hearing, his sense of taste, sound, eyesight, smell. All his five senses have gone exponentially up. It's like, whoa. He's like, huh. Okay, yeah, man, we're gonna say he's a random fire user, right? So they're fighting, training both. Izuku just dodging. He's like, huh. He's like, you're not backhead, but you're not good enough. Izuku barely dodged. He's dodging. He's like, huh. He's curious. Like his senses are more sharper than before, and even in his mind, he's like, whoa, my body's reacting before even I. It's his body moving on his own. It's just his reflexes has gotten sharper too. So it's like his mind is catching up. But then he hears a voice, whoa, kid. He's like, oh, what's this? It's like, you'll learn soon enough. But for now, they just say, even though your mind's catching up, your body is reacting to it. He's like, trust me, you need this more than you imagine, kid. But for now, good luck. I'll drop by him next time. So, who is this person? And Zuko's like, what the hell was that? But he's like, never mind. I gotta continue. So they're fighting, and that's when the man's like, please, kid, stop dodging already. He's like, oh, okay, fine, it's my turn. He goes, God Slayer. He's like, how can I create a badass? Ooh. Okay. God Slayer, Laser Fist, and he covers his hand in like basically ice, and hits him with it, and knocks him clean out. Knocks him clean out, knocks him out cold, KO, TKO. Anyways, it goes like, huh, that was kind of cool. But he's like, anyways, I gotta go. So he leaves, and he meets up with everybody. He meets up where the guy gets stabbed by his own friend, betrayed. And he's like, what's going on? They explain like there's a barrier of a whole tornado, huh? As they go out, they're like, oh boy. He's like, oh God, I gotta go. How are we gonna be able to do it, right? I threw in a text today, and Izuku said, I guess I could use it. He goes, one for all, 30%. And he goes, Detroit, smash! And, it pierces for a moment, but it goes back. He's like, damn it. So maybe I used 100%. And he's like, no. Like, we're never into the final fight yet. And he's like, oh, damn it. Well, we just have to wait and see. They finally, happy, pulls out Virgo. They get out to the tunnel. But, before anything, Izuku already took off. He activates one for all, 30%. He's blitzing. He is blitzing. Well, 25, because 30 is pushing it. But 25, he's using it. So, he's dusting. And before anyone knows, nobody knows. Until, he reaches Irgo. He's reaching him. Irgo's like flying. It's like, So that was it. Huh? What's over here? He jumps in the air to the, because he was, so that was your plan, huh? To kill the guild masters, to attack the guild masters, huh? That makes more sense than I thought. Izuku jumps in the air and he goes smash. He turns around, he's like, what the? And kick right in the ground. He's like, oh, what the hell? Who the hell are you, kid? So he goes, oh, what's up? It's me. It's like, you little brat. He's like, I can't let you do what you're gonna do. Like, I won't let you hurt any of them. It's like, who? Goddamn little fairy. You're just an annoyance. He starts throwing an attack. Izuku's like, oh, okay, he's a lot stronger than the rest of them. So, Izuku starts to hit with an ice, but, he gets blown away. And he's like, okay, this is going to be not as easy as I thought. So, they're trading blows. He's like, huh. He's like, shit, they win. Ice and fire are not doing anything to it. Huh. He's thinking, huh. He's like, what? Oh, he's like, what can I do? 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 He's like, what can be? Maybe I tested the heat, but even then I don't have control of. And he's like, control. So that's it. He's like, lightning beats wind. So he goes one for all, full counting. He's like, and he sends a punch. It's like, maybe I don't have, but with the lightning and he appears to the thing, and he remembers, it's not the lightning. He remembers when he broke through the wind barrier. It's like, that's it. So Irigo puts his wind protector, but Izuku appears to it, and lands a blow. Irigo gets him flying. It's like, oh, he's like, what the hell was that? Oh, he's in pain. He's like, what the hell? His punches has gotten stronger. He's like, I won't let you hurt anybody else. Izuku runs towards them. He's like, blitzes him. And he's like, oh, what the hell? Try to push the barrier. He's like, Delaware, smash. He kicks him. And Izuku knocked out. He's like, because he blew his breath. One, he's tired. Two, he's feeling his bones. So okay, note to self: try not to use one for all too much. It's like, it's not broken, but he can feel like his muscles were strained. It's like, damn it. Okay, I can't push one for all too much. That's when everybody else arrives. They're like, Izuku, you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. A little bit winded and strained, but other than that, should be good. So this day, the other bike gets taken by the other guy. And like, damn it, the reach. They have Macro has a whole speech about it. Then the other bike comes out. He's like, you filthy mortals, I'm gonna devour your souls. And everybody's like, this can't be good. So Zuko's like, damn it. So they're throwing attacks at it, and he's like, Zuko's like, I gotta use it. Oh boy, this is just gonna hurt. Not again. He's like, he's throwing his ice attacks and his, also his Gen attack, which gets everybody else caught a card. But not the other guild matches, but the Fairy Tail members like, what? Whoa. And and after combining the attack, Izuku sends the final blow. He goes, okay, how this works, one for all. 35%. It's like, does the other word destroy? smash. You know, right in the face. You know, he cracks his lullaby, and also he cracks his bones. He's like, oh, yep, it was a mistake, it was a mistake, it was a mistake, it was a mistake. You know, he lands on his feet. He's like, oh, yep, note to self, don't ever do that again. And he completes his muscles like, oh boy, oh boy. You know, he gets up. He's like, why? He's like, oh, mom. You know, they land. They like celebrate, and but you know, they get they start the guild hall or the guild meeting thing, and basically that's how that ends. So you know, during the walk, and so they explain like, Izuku, your arm, are you okay? He's like, yeah. That's one of the downfalls of having this. Like, wait, you have other magic? He's like, yeah. I barely learned from them. It's like, huh. It's like, well, you know, they find a train station, and they're walking. Well, and basically, on the way, they're in the train station, and you know, Mako basically explains to Izuku what was, because everybody else is asleep, so it's just him and Mako. It's like, so kid, you could use other magic. He's like, yeah. It's like, huh, but you're not from this world, so that wouldn't make. It's like, yeah, but that's the thing. I don't know why. Maybe said I had it. He's like, how procured it. So what type of thing? What type of magic do you have? Well, so far I have what May is called God Slayer magic, and Dragon Slayer magic. It's like, True Slayer magic, huh? That is why in particular indeed. He's like, are you sure I'm okay though? He's like, yeah, that's the one downfall of having this power I have. It does boost everything, my powers, by percentage, but the downside is that my body's not fully prepared for this. I have a limit, so I can only go up to. Safely, I could use 25 for as much as you want. I could push it to 30, around like from 25 over to 30, the maximum I could do. If I push it beyond 30, my bones start to break. And I do have a tendency to do that a lot. It's like, complicated. So that's how most of the day the train ride goes back. They arrive at the guild. Doug gets his arm fixed. You know, he sees Eric. You know, they start talking. He's like, He's like, hey, Dad. And he's like, oh, hey, Harry. He's like, yeah, Aunt Mira's gonna teach me magic. He's like, huh? Is she, Don? He's like, yep. She's also trying to teach me how to control my powers. He's like, wow. Well, I'm glad you learned how to control your powers. It's like, Well, Dad, I'm gonna go eat some more candy apples from Aunt Mira, so you know. He's a good smile. He's like, huh. He notices maybe, so you know, he steps outside for a bit. They go to have a private meeting. It's like, so you were able to use both of your magic? He's like, yeah. He's like, there's one thing I needed to talk to you about, maybe so. He's like, yeah, what's up? He's like, I heard a voice in my head. He's like, yeah, I think that's your own. No. Someone else. He's like, what? I don't know, but he says, he told me basically that I think whoever this voice was knows why I'm here. So, or could be the reason why I'm here. So, that is particular indeed. I don't know who this person is, but they want something. And he was like, Very, very, very peculiar. Huh. Say, huh? So, so there's one thing I want to talk about. Oh, he also explains what they're doing. It's like, so you face a demon, no, the demon book of Sarah. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's gonna be trouble. It's like, man, you know more than what you're letting on. He's like, yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie to you, Izuku. I do know more than I let on. But I don't want to tell you anything just yet. It's not that I don't trust you, it's more that I'll tell you at a time. But right now, you need to focus on you for now. Once you put someone adjusts more into this world, I'll tell you. But no, this is Izuku. I might need your help. So maybe you're being here, maybe the only chance to save this world. It's like, huh. It's like, well, okay, maybe, sorry. Whenever you're ready, just tell me. So, alright. So, that's how their conversation goes. So, nothing much too much happens after that. So, it's time for the Galuna Island arc. Because I want to make this one a bit longer. I might finish the Galuna Island arc and end it out before the Phantom Guild arc. So, anyways, it just, end of the day, Izuku has been going on missions by himself, ones that he can handle. Getting learn better to learn magic and spending time with Eri, Mavis, Makarov, Team Natsu. So, he's kind of enjoying himself. He's like, huh. He thinks about it. He's like, even if I want to go home, but if there's a possibility I can't go home, as much as I don't want to think about it, like, there's a possibility that I can't go home. But he thinks about home. He's like, home, huh? It's like the only thing he worries about is everybody else. It's like, It's like, if it wasn't for Chirac and Awful One, I wouldn't be too worried, but there's always that scenario where I can't go home. As much as it sucks, I wouldn't mind staying here, It's kind of like going on. So, now, so that's what's most of the things that happen, So, this particular day, Deku just arrives to the guild when he hears, what? And he's like, oh, what's going on? He answers. And he basically explains what's going on. And he's like, he's in Toxic. This is the first time, Izuku seems Toxic. But, he doesn't pay too much attention to it. And now, Izuku doesn't really pay too much attention on it. So he's like, okay, whatever. But he hears Master like, Natsu took an S-class mission when he shouldn't have. It's like, oh boy. And he blocks his leads. He's like, oh, god damn it. He says, great, go up. And Izuku goes up to him like, he's like, I could do it. I could go to Master. I'll see what's going on. Try to bring Natsu back. Okay, fine, go. He's like, here, man. Take care of Eri. It's like, of course, Natsu. Take care of yourself too, huh? So, Izuku will get ready. Because, like, that idiot. It's like, huh? He just had to go take a next class. Quest, huh? Didn't he? As you know, Izuku's thinking. He's like, huh. I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm more surprised that he hasn't done it before. And Gray's like, you know what? You're probably right. I'm surprised too as well. So they arrive to the harbor. And Gray's like, we're here to bring you Natsu. Natsu, knocks him out. They meet Bobo, and Izuku's conflicted. He's like, what to do with like Bobo's like. When Natsu explains what's going on, he's like, I can't let these people suffer. He's like, He's like, oh, whole master doesn't get too mad. Figures on the boat, they get on the boat. Bobo explains the situation. He's like, huh. So they go, and the whole wave happens, and Izuku is the first one to wake up. He's like, oh my head, oh. He looks around and he sees everybody say, guys, are you okay? They're like, oh. It's like, yeah, oh. So, Izuku, Izuku has been starting to feel the emotions of dragon, motion sickness. He's like, oh God. He's like, oh, what the hell? Why is this feeling? Why do I feel like shit? Why do I feel this way? Oh, boy, yep, he's getting those motions. He's like, oh, that's not good. But anyways, after that, they feel it. And now, they're at the house and they look around. They go to the village. And when they go to the village, the people explain they turn into demons. They actually humans. They say, there was a curse. The moon is purple. And that's when they look at the moon is purple. What? And then look at it becomes nighttime. They transform into demons, quote unquote transform. And it's looking like the sky is, the moon is purple. What the? He's like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would they just think it? Oh, by the way, Mavis is here. Mavis like, that is on. I think I know what may be happening here. But I need to make sure first. So, Izuku's like, okay, I got the gist of the plan. But before we do what we have to do, so you say you want us to destroy the moon. Izuku's like, yep. In his mind, he's like, that's a stupid idea. But okay. But before we do that, we're gonna go check something real quick, and then we'll get back to it. Come on, guys. They're like, okay. He's like, when aren't we gonna destroy the moon? He's like, it's more complicated than you think. It's like, what? What do you mean? Okay, guys. Number one, the moon is not the problem. It's like, what? The moon is probably not the problem. They're like, but they say it is. Okay, guys. Yeah, the moon looks purple here, but where we came from, the moon wasn't purple. We look up, they say it's been happening for years. And the moon is not purple from where it came from. It would be happening to everybody, not just this Iceland. So there's something else going on. It's like, So they explore, they find the pyramid building, whatever it was. The ruined buildings, and they go into it, they fall, and they find Deliora. It's like, Deliora? What when they hear people come in, it's Toby, what's it, who else? Then they come in, they hear noise and there's no one there, we see Gray, go through, he's like, it's Deliora. And Nezuko's like, oh, what's up with him? So it's like another demon. And, Mary's like, oh no. It's like, that's another demon from the Demon Book series. She's like, huh. Nezuko's like, oh, it's not good. So, he's basically that what's going on. Oh, anyway, they're like, what's going on? And the whole sad music plays. Is thinking about his family and all that. He's like, huh. Samantha's like, are you okay? He's like, because they're like far away from everybody, but they're close, but they're one little corner. He's like, I just miss my family. Kind of miss my friends. I'm a little homesick. He's like, don't worry, Sigurd, I'm pretty sure you'll see him again. And he's like, yeah, but at the same time, what? He looks at losing Oxford, but he's like, I'm creating a family here too. So he's conflicted because he doesn't want to lose both families, both friends. Those bonds he's creating. He's like, I see. You're starting to see them as friends and family, and going back to your friends and family. It's like, but you're also living with your new ones. He's like, yeah. It's not just that. It's just like, so he explains a little bit about like his situation. Like, this is really powerful one, and then Shiraki. And now I'm the only one that has power. Like, if it wasn't me having this power, it wouldn't be a big deal, me admitting. But, that's what I worry about mostly. Say, huh? Don't worry, Seiko. I promise you we'll find a way to get you home. So, thanks, man. So, they're having their moments, But, after that, they see the magic and it's like, so they go to the top of the building and they find that it's like, huh? It's just like, it made us like I knew it. It's called moon drip. That magic is called moon drip. So then it basically explains moon drip. He's like, oh, this is not good. That was not good. This is magic. It's called moon drip. Then Lucy's spirit is like, yeah. And it's basically negates every spell, no matter how strong. And because like, that's impossible. That shit's meant to last. But Izuku, Izuku's saying, no matter how powerful that spell is, this magic will negate it. She's like, but who would do this? So the whole Leon phase happens. Everybody else, go to the village to protect the village. And basically they save the village. Great, loses fight with Leon, and then after that, the fight, all the fights. Ursa comes, and it was like, oh hey, Ursa. And she goes, oh boy, it's not good. Like, so they explain the situation, and Ursa's like, we're gonna leave, but everybody says, Natsu honestly says no. Lucy, doesn't really say. Gray is like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm staying. And she looks at Izuku, and Izuku's like, I'm staying too. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, because if I'm knowing I'm someone who can stop someone from hurting these people, I'm not gonna let these people get hurt. So you can get mad at me all you want, Ursa, but I'm not gonna leave. And Ursa's just like, ugh. It's like, fine. So they make the plans. Nighttime falls and go back to the building. And who really doing a face? Who does Ursa face? I forgot who Ursa face. But their face is the opponent's their face. Except Natsu goes, Izuku goes with Natsu to face all tier basically. So they're having trouble because of the whole her magic and it's like oh damn it. It's like yeah, it's gonna be hard. Well, it's firstly no, it's Izuku first goes against Altair in her disguise form, and Natsu comes after, but it's first, and Izuku is having trouble with her because it's like whoa, okay, she's a lot tougher. So there's almost a lot tougher than he looks. There's magic. I mean, it's like oh that's basically time magic. Time magic. It's like yep. Oh, great. Zuko's like, oh, Zuko's that's BS. That's why that's hacked. Who does she think she is, Dio? She's trying to do some world though. It's like, no, probably. How the hell do you know that? I don't know. I just do. Oh my god. Anyways, Zuko is trying to, but he's still getting blocked. He's like, okay, oh, that's it. More for 30, 25%. He does that and hit on her. Boom! And she's like, he cuts both of his hands and, slams. It's like, that's when Natsu comes, I'm here. Nah, I'm trying to find someone. Oh, it's like, oh, hey, Natsu. He's like, oh, damn it, no. He's like, it's not fair. It's like, no, it's my fight. No, it's my, like, wait, I was here first. You can't just take my fight like that. It's like, how about we just tag team him? Fine. But I have to start first. Oh. So Izuku's just like, fine, I'll wait for you. God damn it, you remind me of Bakugo. But less of an arrogant dick. If Bakugo was like you, it wouldn't be that bad, would it? Anyways. And then they're fighting. And it's basically, it's basically, it goes around the same fight canon, but out here does get hit a lot more thanks to Izuku and Natsu tag team. So she is a lot more injured, probably a lot more to be honest. She almost gets beaten, but she managed to escape in time because the aura is released, and Izuku's like, oh, he's like, maybe it's like, what the hell did they do? It's like, she's like, don't sweat it. He's like, what? You're serious? It's like, because the aura is already dead. What? And the other crumbles. Dion's like, what? He's like, whoa. So that's what the air shell does. He's like, what? Leon and Gray are like, what are you talking about? He's like, so basically the air shell, yeah, it does heal any monster in the frozen time. But it also siphons the magic energy away from the present. So basically, your master, even though she was gone, she was still beating him. And after 10 years of being sealed away, and Leon and Gray started like, damn. And that's like, your teacher was awesome. And Gray has his moment, him crying and all that. Him and Leon kind of reconcile. They're rivals. They're obviously rivals, but they're reconciled. And then they leave. And I was just like, wow, y'all did great. But anyways, it's like, we're gonna destroy the moon. Izuku's the one that helps this time. They destroy the dome around it. They leave. They just check the Zodiac key. Lucy has a Zodiac key, and they leave. They move on. And as they get in, they're like, oh, their whole punishment. It's like Izuku is excused because it's the first time. He doesn't know much better, so he's gonna be excused. But not so you and Gray, not so much. And you know, all three of them were like, no. So that's how that ends, and that's where we're gonna leave it off. I've been 45 minutes, so I hope this makes up for this one taking a while. But I'll basically explain what's going on. Next will be, I guess I'll go over the Fountain Good arc, the Tower Haven arc, and yeah, those are the two I'm gonna go over because you know the whole other, there was it the the two was it the Russian States arc and the I forgot the arc, but you know where they go to the other world. So basically, after that will be so part 4 will be Father Good arc and the Tower of Heaven. So yeah, so that's what's next. I'm gonna just tell you, it's gonna be Natsu X Mavis X Wendy. I'm gonna get them both because why not? And the reason why he's God Slayer and Devil Slayer. I mean Giant Slayer. No, that's why. That's why I'm going to him. And as for the person, you'll see you might that person who sent it here lives in every world. They just say that it's part of every anime world, no matter what. May have different names, but it's part of their world. Whether y'all figure out who it is. But that's beside the point. So I hope you enjoyed this part. Your boy Bandy is out of here. Peace, enjoy. Also, actually, see, here's the thing. I've been trying to put this away for a while, but I'm gonna set up a Lyco. Okay, guys. But I don't want to do Lyco. It's just the reason I do the Lyco. I'm gonna start doing the Lyco. Is I'm trying to see which what ifs y'all trying to see. So that's the ones. So let's say, just try to get this to 10 likes. Right? 10 likes. If we get 10 likes, I will take so from now on, I'm set a Lyco for every part I put out. That's for me to see which parts y'all trying to see, what ifs are y'all more interested in, so I can show y'all, and so yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this part. So the Lyco for this one is 10 likes. If you get 10 likes, I'll put it in the next part. So the more you like that what if, the more that's the what if I'm gonna start pushing to finish or do. Or if you have any suggestions, comment them down below. I will take them and I will do them. So yeah. So I hope you enjoy. Your boy is out. Peace.